Okay, let's talk about a massive shift that's happening right now, literally under our noses, but almost everyone is missing it. It's called the Silicon Awakening. And trust me, it's about to change, well, everything.
So just imagine for a second. You open your laptop, you check your email, and you see this. Your position has been eliminated. That is the exact email Sarah Chen, a senior graphic designer, got on September 3rd, 2024. Just like that. A career she'd spent over a decade building was just gone.
I mean, think about that. 12 years of experience. All those late nights, the creative projects, all of it just wiped out by one cold, automated sentence. It's a story that honestly, we're hearing more and more. And yeah, it's terrifying. But what if I told you that ending was actually a beginning? What if that termination email was actually a golden ticket to a career that was more secure, way more in demand, and, get this, paid triple what she was making before? Now that's where this story really starts. You see, right now, there is an absolute AI gold rush happening. But here's the thing. While everyone is stampeding towards the same obvious jobs, they are completely missing where the real gold is. What everyone thinks they know, it's just wrong. So on one side, you have what I call the obvious path. Everyone and their brother is trying to become an AI engineer or prompt specialist. And you know what? Those fields are getting insanely crowded fast. But then there's the hidden path. These are the new roles, the ones forming in the cracks, in that space between what AI can do and what businesses actually desperately need. So let's meet these new pioneers. You can think of them as the AI bridge builders. See, they're not just using AI. They are the ones solving the brand new, super high-stakes problems that AI itself is creating. First up, the AI audit specialist. Seriously, think of this person as a professional disaster preventer. Before a company unleashes some new AI on the world, the auditor comes in to hunt for hidden biases, for critical errors, and for huge legal risks. They are literally the guardrails for this whole AI revolution. And if you want to see why they're so vital, look at this. This is a real-world example. A healthcare company got hit with a $6 million lawsuit because its AI was discriminating against people. An AI auditor would have caught that bias before the system ever went live, saving the company from a complete financial and PR nightmare. So what's the opportunity here? Well, right now, there are only about 300 qualified AI auditors in all of North America. Meanwhile, every single Fortune 500 company is about to need a whole team of them. The gap between supply and demand isn't just big, it's a canyon. Okay, next up is the AI integration specialist. And this is not a coder. This person is a translator. They speak two languages perfectly, the language of AI tech and the language of how a business actually works. Their entire job is to bridge that massive gap between a powerful tool and how you actually use it in the real world.
Let me tell you about Rachel Torres. A manufacturing plant spent $2 million on this fancy new AI system, and it just sat there for 8 months, collecting dust because nobody knew how to plug it in. Rachel came in, actually connected it to their workflow, and saved them $400,000 in the first quarter alone. See the difference? That's the power of translation.
The demand for this skill is just exploding. You know what Rachel's fee was for that 3-month project? $80,000. And today, she's booked solid for the next 2 years. I mean, think about that. A career that pretty much didn't exist in 2023 is now completely indispensable. All right, now for a huge problem most people don't even think about: data. AI is unbelievably hungry for data, but using real human information is just the minefield of privacy laws and ethical issues. So what's the solution? It's fascinating. It's synthetic data engineers. They create what are basically digital twins, perfectly realistic but completely artificial data sets, so you can train AI models without ever touching a real person's private info. And how big is this going to get? Well, by 2026, the market for synthetic data is projected to hit $40 billion. This isn't just some niche opportunity. It is a whole new industry being built from scratch, and it's about to absolutely explode. But look, those 3 roles, that's just the tip of the iceberg. These new frontiers are opening up faster than anyone can even keep track. I mean, the list just keeps going. You've got roles all about safety and trust, right? Like the AI ethics officer who prevents disasters, or the deepfake detection specialist who's on the front lines fighting digital fraud. Then you have the creative side, like conversational AI designers making chatbots you actually want to talk to. And of course, the strategy roles, prompt architects who build the AI's logic, training data specialists who curate its brain, automation consultants who help businesses actually use this stuff, and even personal AI orchestrators who manage an executive's entire suite of AI tools.
So here's the bottom line. The technology, it's not sleeping anymore. The silicon is awake. And now the choice is up to us.
And that brings us right back to Sarah Chen, the designer who lost her job. So what happened to her? 6 months after getting that email, she landed a full-time role as an AI integration specialist. Yes, that exact job we were just talking about.
So how'd she do it? It wasn't about being a genius, it was about having foresight. First, she saw the huge gap between the cool tech and what businesses actually needed. Second, she buckled down for 4 months of really focused learning to get the right skills. And third, she moved fast. She made herself indispensable before most people even knew the job existed.
And this, right here, is the core truth of this entire thing. The real story isn't about AI replacing humans. It's about humans who adapt, replacing humans who don't. All of these hidden careers are wide open right now. But let's be real, they won't be for long. 14 months. That's the window. By 2026, you could be the expert that companies are desperately lining up to hire. So I'll just leave you with this one last question. The silicon is already awake. Are you?